No, not really. I think what happened yesterday was quite expected by the market, so this didn't really come as a surprise. I think as long as we have seen that the Omicron variant so far has not had a huge impact on demand globally, even though it has had some impact on jet fuel markets. I think as long as we have seen that the impact so far has been quite mild, then it didn't make a lot of sense for OPEC Plus to change the course of its strategy. So they just stuck to their ongoing schedule, and I think they're likely to do so in the next few months. I guess from here, the key question is whether they will be able to bring back that supply that they are saying that they will, that they are going to bring back next month.
Well, exactly. I mean, that was my next question. How confident are you that we will actually see the full 400,000 barrel per day increase come through?
So far, if you look at the past 6 months, we have seen exports from OPEC Plus, so countries that are part of the agreement, jump by about 2 million barrels per day over the past 6 months again. So the rise has been quite healthy lately. We also have seen an increase of 500 kbd in exports last month. However, if you look at production numbers and exports on some of the major countries, this has been quite stabilizing. So if you look at Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Russia, which three of them hold the largest spare capacity in the organization, this has, again, production and exports have quite stabilized. So looking forward, the other smaller countries it seems that they have reached a kind of roof when it comes to production capacity. And I don't think that we have a lot of spare capacity from these countries, especially countries in West Africa. So the two countries where most of the spare capacity is going to remain in the next 6 months or 9 months is going to be Saudi Arabia and the UAE. And I think that means that in the next few months, we're probably not going to see a supply increase as high as OPEC Plus has announced to the market.
Well, bearing that in mind, the Omicron variant is proving thus far not as bad as feared, and we're seeing that reflected in many different asset classes. I wonder, yes, oil has recovered since the December lows, but why hasn't it rallied further?
I think you have a big cap on prices right now, and that's, the key reason is China, and the fact that China is still ongoing with its zero COVID policy, and we think that it will likely do so until at least the Lunar New Year and the Winter Olympics, which are at the end of February, and maybe even throughout the year. So I think the fact that China continues to impose strict lockdowns, localized lockdowns, as soon as it sees a few cases of the Omicron variant, is the main cap for prices. So yes, we have seen Brent hit about $80 a barrel, but I don't think that in the short term we have a lot of upside from here. So the picture is quite mixed between bullish and bearish factors, and again, the main bearish one right now being China.